Hello everyone, welcome back to our YouTube channel Agri. This is our lecture series for IBPS for mains exam and also useful for other agriculture exams as well. Today in this session we'll be dealing with agriculture processing engineering. Before that, let me introduce myself. I am your mentor Pawan Kumar. I have completed my UG from US Raichur and currently pursuing my masters in plant pathology from USS Shumaka. As I told, today we'll be dealing with agriculture processing engineering. In this first part of this particular lecture, we'll be studying the basic terminologies related to the agriculture processing engineering, definition, and its importance. Okay, without much wasting time, let us start today's session. We'll be studying the definition in the first. See, the definition of agriculture processing says agriculture processing as an activity which is performed to maintain, okay, which is performed to maintain or improve the quality, like suppose if you are having already a vegetable oil, for adding vitamin A in addition to this, it is what you are doing fortification. That is, you are enriching or upholding its nutrient value. That is, you are improving the quality. And second part of the definition says the change or to change the form of characteristic of an agriculture product. That is wheat grain, right? This particular wheat grain is being converted into atta. This is in powder form. This is what actually the definition of agriculture processing says. And in general, the it says agriculture processing is not a single set of operation. It consists of series of unit of operations. Means here only one unit operation is not sufficient to complete this agriculture processing. Series of unit operations altogether consist agriculture processing. And next, talking about the sequence of processing operations that broadly classified are: first, the agriculture processing will be starting with the cleaning, grading, and sorting. This is a basic cleaning process altogether. Next, the agriculture product will be dried and dehydration will be taken place to predetermined moisture level. And next, storage will be done. Next, milling, handling, packaging, transportation, agriculture waste, and byproduct utilization. This thing will be at the last, so that even the waste generated from the processing will be reutilized and it will be turned into some kind of product. Next, why processing engineering is important? I think you, along with my views, your views are also very important for me. So please do comment your views why actually the processing engineering is important in this comment section. See, by looking into the photos, it is very clear that in the market, in the glut, the tomatoes have been came and some are eaten by the animals, and farmers could not sell it to a great price. Sometimes the price of tomato goes for 3 rupees, right? You'll be seeing it around 3 rupees, 5 rupees kg the farm is to sell. And what is the situation of the farmer? Growing it to a larger investment he will be doing in production, but he's not getting good price when the market is having excess production. And sometimes, see, this is a case of paddy. Paddy, when excess production happens, there is no sufficient infrastructure in our India to store this particular condition when there is excess production, and they will be stored or they will be stacked done outside the that go down sometime if there is more production bags. If the rain comes, they will be lost, and sometimes by these pigeons, even lost of grains will be lost. See, there is lot of loopholes in the infrastructures, and this is how the farmers are losing million tons of food grain production which is being produced by their hard sweat. But why actually processing engineering is important is in order to tackle all these problems. That is, in order to solve the problem of storage, by processing engineering, you can increase its shelf life and you can store for long term. That is in other forms. If you can't store the things in grain form, if it is attacked by the storage pest or any birds, you can convert it into powder and can store. And when there is a glut in the market, you can go for alternative product processed products like tomato into tomato sauce, so that you can increase the market value. That is nothing but value addition, and you can get more value than same. The cost of 1 kg tomato is different, and the cost of 1 liter tomato sauce is different, right? So that you can get more returns for your investment. And this is very important. See, to make goods available in off season. If in mango season you get mango, but in any other season if you want to eat mango means it is not possible. But because of processing engineering, you can make it that mango pulp, mango juice can be made available in other seasons as well. This is why the processing engineering is important. And next, coming to the revolutions. As you know, this green revolution has occurred due to the hybrid revolution, that is by MS Swaminathan sir, and white revolution, you know, that by Varghese Kurian sir. And now question for you people is to comment below that blue revolution is related to what, and yellow revolution. Obviously, it is with respect to the post harvest processing. Next, what is secondary agriculture? Secondary agriculture is nothing but it is the agro-based manufacturing, means processing part. Primary agriculture relates to only the production of the agriculture communities, whereas secondary agriculture it takes to next level, that is value addition. Secondary agriculture includes all the practices and the process which add value to the primary agriculture products. Okay, it will be adding the value for our primary agriculture commodities. And here also it includes same assembling, ripening, cleaning, grading, sorting, and these are the various steps we follow in the secondary agriculture. Next, these advantages of agriculture processing. You can increase the keeping quality of the product, and also you can increase the economic value. For example, tomato to tomato sauce and that particular tomato sauce. Next, perishable products. See, fruits and vegetables usually some are perishable in nature. These can be changed to some other commodities like canned products and all, and you can change them to as stable commodities. Next, wastage of product and transport can be minimized. See, it is difficult to transport the tomato, but it is easier to transport the tomato sauce and another pickles that is made by the tomato, right? See, in present season, when you need as a tomatoes vegetable, they are available. But when they are in excess production, you can use it for the transformation into other products so that you can increase your remuneration and returns also, right? Next, it acts as small scale industries providing the additional rural employment facilities. Means in agriculture processing sector use a lot of entrepreneurship opportunities so that in the rural area itself it provides the employment. And product can be prevented by being affected by the insect and pest during storage. See, it is depicted in the image. Here wheats, grains and jowar are easily attacked by the pest, that is especially storage pest. But when you are converting into the powder, that is not the case. It can be stored for a longer time. And now we should be familiarized with these particular agriculture processing terms. First, we'll start with the scalper. Scalper is nothing but it is a machine which are using for cleaning of the dust particle and the foreign matter. Next, hulling. Hulling is nothing but it is a process of removal of a bran and husk in one operation only. This is especially we will be talking with respect to paddy. See, generally de-husker will come only the paddy coat. When I say paddy, that husk will be there. No, only that will be removing. That is called de-husking. But along with the husk, if you are removing the bran, we call as hulling. Next, aspirator is nothing but it is like a exhaust fan. It will be removing the lighter particles. Cleaning is a normal process. We'll be removing the foreign and undesirable matter which are present in the grains. Next, grading and sorting. These two definitions are very, very important because when I say grading, we are classifying the cleaned product according to the commercial value. Okay. But when I say sorting, it is simply a separation of the clean product based on size, shape, texture, and color. This is the basic difference between the grading and sorting. Grading is done according to the commercial value, and sorting is done according to the size, shape, structure. It will classify into large, medium, small, and for the export purpose. And scalping. It is nothing but the removal of large products and forage metals initially. Next, other terms like milling, we already studied it, but we'll be ensuring it again. See, milling refers to an size reduction and separation operation. It is used for processing of food grains to edible form, like wheat grains is converted into flour and rava. It is nothing but milling. Here, size reduction and is very important, the term. Okay. Next, conditioning. It is means improving its condition of the food grains. Food grains are subjected to hydrothermal treatment in given period to the milling to improve the quality and quantity of the grain. For example, millets are there simply. Okay, that millets will be germinated. Okay, they will be germinated for a small duration. And what they do, they dry it and they make them powder because germinated millets has some additional nutrients than the normal millets. This is nothing but the condition where the grains will be subjected for hydrothermal treatment for further improving the quality and quantity. Next, drying. Nothing but it is a removal of moisture from the grain and other products to the predetermined moisture level. Here, this term is very important. Next, dehydration is nothing but it is removal of a moisture to very low levels, usually to bone dry condition. Okay, here entire moisture is removed. This is very important. Dehydration and drying. Why it is done? It is done to reduce the microbial activity. Next, Example, you can check in case of onion, dehydrated onion, dehydrated potato chips, banana chips, etc. Next, Halim we already said it is just removing of outer seed coat. And now last, these are the very few terminologies left. That is when I say angle of repose, when the product is dumped on the level surface from farm, what it forms, inverted comma will be formed when the product is dumped on surface, right? Now this angle, it is depicted in the this photo, it is clear. See, when this angle, okay, when the angle between the surface and the heap form is called as angle of repose. Why it is important is it indicates the ability of the flow of grain in the hopper. When you feed the grains in the hopper and how far it goes, how far it flows, that can be studied. Next, specificate, I think these three heat are very familiar for us, right? See, specificity is nothing but it is the amount of heat in kilocalories that must be added or removed from 1 kg of the product so that you can change its temperature by 1 degree Celsius. This is important. Next, sensible heat. See, sensible heat is a heat which causes an increase or decrease in the temperature of the body without changing its state. Here, there is no change in the states of the body. Okay, so if it is in solid, it will be in the solid itself. Okay, here simply it is a heat which causes an increase or decrease. That heat may cause increase or decrease in the temperature of the body without changing its state is sensible heat. Whereas latent heat is quite different. It is the amount of heat which is required to change the state of substance. Here there is change the state of substance. This is the difference between sensible heat and latent heat. In latent heat, there is a change in the state of substance. In sensible heat, there is no change in the state of substance. And next, this is a traditional primary processing methods. It will be like winnowing, pounding, manual checking, and sieving. I think you will be familiarized. In homes, usually this pounding will be there at present too, and sieving will be done even today. And manual checking, I think now they are like not visible. Next, this is a general millet processing methods. See, so far we learned so many terminologies, right? So in the primary processing, what will be coming, and the second processing, what terms will be coming, you should analyze. Cleaning, dehulling, sorting, polishing, grading, everything comes under primary processing. And in the secondary processing, it is milling, that is size reduction. Next, roasting, germination, fermentation. Advanced way, puffing, like baked products, flaking, extrusion, validation, everything comes under secondary processing. Hope this is very clear to you people. Okay, next, these are the modern primary processing methods. So pre-cleaner, it is used to check out the lighter impurities and other basic impurities present in the grains in the initial stages. And vibro destoner, as its name says, to remove the heavier particles like stones. Next, specific gravity separator. This works on the base of principle of using the gravity, that is using the differences in the size, shape, and specific gravity of the grain. Here, the main thing is it will be what I say. There will be some kind of vibrating sieve. This is the playing major role, and principle is mentioned here. Clear. The inclination of the table allows the lighter grains to float in the air. They will be floating there due to the vibration. And what happens is, and flow down by the hill, heavy metals, whatever will be there, like stones or any heavy particles, then our grains, they will become in contact with the table and they are discharged slightly uphill. Slightly uphill, they will be discharged and our grains will be collected later. Our grains will be floating in the air because of their lightweight. Heavier metals will settle down and they will be collected separately. And next, color sorter. See, this is based on the color. That is here the data processor will be using. Okay, what happens here is a thin layer of grain is fed on the feed vibrator and the gravity chute. Okay, this is the ejector. Okay, see, this is a metal hopper. It will be coming and reject and accept, means there will be some kind of signal processor, which color grains you should accept and which color you have to reject. This is how it will be sorting out. See, the device, what it does is the device accepts or rejects the material by the selectively comparing the magnitude of the reflected light from the product surface. And now the reflectivity response of a material is continuously processed by the data processor. This is how the color sorter helps us to sort the things based on the color. And this is all about we have to learn. And the last instrument is polishing or purling. This is very important because if you look at the rice, we want it polished one, right? And if the rice are white in color, we feel that it is healthy or some attracted, and it is usually done by the polishing. The process of removing the bran layer is known by many terms, that is whitening, debraning, polishing, curling. This is usually done in rice industry. Okay, this is nothing but removing bran layer. In the abrasion process, grains are made to rub against the rough surface. This is the rough surface, that is machine. And next, later grains by grains, if they are rubbing there, it is nothing but friction process. Okay, you should be clear with the what is abrasion. Abrasion is the grains are made to rub against the rough surface with abrasive stone to scratch and remove the bran layers, and in friction process, between the friction between the grains themselves is used to peel off the brain later. First is abrasion, next followed by friction. There are many type of polishers we will be using, and see, vertical abrasive polisher, water jet polisher, and horizontal polisher have been used. This is some kind of technology developed by this Perfora Technologies. It is a way of polishing, removing of bran layer. This is all about the things that I want to discuss in this session. In the very next session, we'll be dealing with the thermal properties, physical properties of this particular biological seeds, why actually they are needed for our processing engineering instrument development. And I want you people to post your doubts in the comment section so that I can clear your doubts at possible extent. And we have a specialized mock test bundle from our agridic team. I think it will be very helpful for your preparation, and the sessions which we are doing in the YouTube right now, even the ppts are available in this particular mock test bundle, so that it will be really useful for your preparation. Please do purchase it and support us also. Thank you. Hope this video has been uh, justifiable to you and you have learned few things from this video. Thank you.